Hi, Heidi Ho, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the modded Atlanta Falcons franchise. We are here taking on the LA Rams today in this video, but before we do that, I want to point out a trade that I'm trying to get done. Trying to send Juju off because we do not really need him. Trying to get at least just a backup, and we are able to get Ed Ingram. But let's get back to today's episode. We did have a victory after last game. Now, our stats did not save, so the key to victory from last week, Robinson's just going to basically tell us that we were still dominant, we felt good, and we were able to pick up the win. That's going to give us some staff and some XP. We also had game plan with the rookie quarterback, in the game that we watched, he played well, but the stats didn't light up the way that they did for us. Now, we are just going to go ahead and get into the Realms game because there's no point in worrying about it otherwise. Not much to go into as we're still early in the season. We will be playing a good bit of this one, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this one. All right, as stated before, this is modded, so we will be using the Thursday night football presentation mod on Prime, as well as your best Bengals uniform mods, the drip mods. We will be using the drip away for the Falcons, as well as the drip home for the Rams. Let's go ahead and get us down to the field and get us ready for kickoff. All right, we go ahead and without further ado, get us underway. Youngway Koo. This kick is gonna be in the back of the end zone, returnable. See where he is able to get tackled at about the 24, maybe the 23. As we get a chance to look at that man, Matthew Stafford, coming back out for yet another season with the LA Rams. He's got 175, a touchdown and interception after last game. As we go ahead and get down to the field. Thank you, game. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and watch Raymond as we'll see how the Rams get started on offense. They look to throw as that's going to be knocked down by D. Alford. Now we are looking out for this defense and our offense. We didn't get things to save for us the way we wanted them to last week. We had a simulation bug, and that's going to be tackled for a gain of 2. Let's go. That's going to be a short pickup, but we had a simulation bug, so we were unable to keep the footage from our game. But in this game, we're hoping to have a little bit different of an appearance as he looks to throw. Stafford fires that one. He's got an open man for another first down. Enough about last game, though. As we come out, we got to look out for Aaron Donald, who's not retired in this universe, but we got to look out for him. We've got Stafford looking to throw yet again. He takes a deep shot. Alford contesting that man. Look out for Cooper Kupp as well as some other people I'm just forgetting the names of. 2nd and 10. They look to be running. They don't do that. He looks to throw. Stafford fires that one to his receiver. There's going to be a flag, though. We'll see what they call. They get a roughing the passer call as Puna Ford is unable to keep his hands to himself. That's going to give them a few extra yards as their 1st and 10 is now at about, let's say, about the 30-something. I don't know, as that's going to be fired outside. That's going to be tackled. D. Alford on the other side of the field. 2nd and 5 following the short reception. We'll see what this offense has up their sleeve. Run as Ellis and company is able to get to the running back, Williams. 2nd and 5 following a pretty good pickup. I'm going to go ahead and switch to Bates up top as they run it yet again. Backup is going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. We hold them to 3. Oh, they're going for it here on 4th and 2. Early to go for it, don't you think? We go ahead, bring 5 as that's going to be out in front of Cooper Kupp. Turnover on downs. All right, we get our offense coming back out. Rookie quarterback Calhoun, Hillman company. We're going to start with a run to Robinson, who gets to first contact and stops. 4 on first down. He had 78 last week, according to the game. Now, last game, obviously, stats and gameplay didn't really save, but we still got good gameplay as Calhoun looks to throw here, hoping he has a good game as Drake London gets his first catch of the day. We come out 3rd and 4. They have no one over the middle. Don't know if they're bringing pressure. They don't. They drop in coverage as that's going to be Rome Odunze for a first down catch. Following the catch from Rome, we come out I formation now. Hand off to Robinson, who gets outside edge. Green grass ahead of him as he gets a first down now. We had 2 back-to-back big yard gains for the Falcons as we are knocking on red zone territory. Calhoun looks to throw here as he gets it to Pitts. No, that's going to be Rome. Rome Odunze with 7 yards on the catch. Coming into this game, trying to keep a win streak alive. Well, trying to start a win streak, I should say. Needing 3 on second down, runs right into Aaron Donald. As stated, this is modded, so if you like the mods, there is credits to the mods as well as a link to the Madden modding community Discord where you can get every mod I use. We come out throwing on 3rd and 2 now, hoping to catch them off guard as that's going to be out front of Robinson. Calhoun is off the mark. We go ahead and settle for 3 now. I'm going to switch this to normal as the kick is up, and we went for it. Why would we go for it there? It's pretty early for us to be going for it on 4th down there. All right, we get audible from Realms, so I'm going to audible as well as we got everyone blocked real well. There we go. Puka Nakua able to get the catch there. He's got 3 so far on the game. Let's go ahead and get to Dallas. I'm hoping he has a good season as that one's off the mark from Stafford. That one intended for Cooper Kupp, but he was guarded by D. Alford. He had 4 interceptions last year, hoping to have yet another big year. Go ahead. 2nd and 10. They look to pass. I'm struggling as they're going to get 6 maybe. Go ahead, move Raymond there. I like him there a little bit more. Let's highlight Jeff Okuda as they look to throw yet again. 3rd and 4, and that's going to be to Okuda's man. Jeff unable to get him in coverage as Kazir White is going to be coming out with a wrist injury as he heads to the locker room. Hoping nothing too severe as we come out 1st and 10 following the catch to Kupp. They throw that one short to their tight end, who's going to get another 1st down. 1st and 10 following the completion to the tight end. We're going to come out man coverage. We get fake snap from Stafford, who looks back to throw. Screen pass gets to Kupp quickly. Gain of 5 for the Realms. Sorry. 2nd and 5 following the reception from Cooper Kupp. They throw that one short to the running back, who's going to get pancaked. 3rd and inches following the reception. All right. I have a feeling they're going to be trying to run this baby. I don't know where. See what they do on inches. Play action as that's going to be fired to Cooper Kupp, who's running for the end zone. 1st and goal for the LA Realms. 1st and goal following Cooper Kupp's reception and run. We'll see what the Realms have up their sleeve as they pitch this one to the running back. He gets the outside edge, but Richie Grant's able to stop him. 2nd and goal. We got about 6 seconds left before the end of the 1st. We'll see if they get a snap off as they do not. It's going to be 0-0. No one scored so far. We go into the 2nd quarter. 2nd and goal following the run, the run from Kupp. We bring 4 as that's going to be back of the end zone, incomplete. D. Alford in coverage, man. You're not going to get one to that man. If he's guarded by D. Alford, he's not going to be open. They look to bring 4 receivers out in this one. 3rd and goal look. Stafford fires end zone, batted away by Caden Ellis. That's going to be 4th and goal. All right, so they're going to be forced to take a field goal. Are they going for it this time? No, this time they don't go for it as the 3-point attempt is going to be sent up by Santos. It's up and it is good. They take a 3-0 lead as the Atlanta Falcons are going to be getting the ball at kickoff. Kickoff following the 3-point attempt and goal from the LA Realms. We have a returnable kick, probably not going to be need in the back of the end zone. Matthew Calhoun comes back out with offense now, trying to have a better drive than we had before, attempting to go for it on 4th down and being unsuccessful, of course. 1st and goal, we look throw. Oh no, Aaron Donald got off his man quickly as that's in front of Rondell Moore. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass. I'm going to see if I can't double our big competitor right there, Aaron Donald, as we look to throw. We do double, and that's going to be overthrown for Rome Odunze. Back-to-back overthrown passes leave us in a 3rd and long, so this is not going to be quite so easy on Calhoun. Let's run double, try to double one man specifically. He's right in front of us. All right, 3rd and 10, looking to throw. We do double Donald, but that leaves us with one man unblocked. Young able to get to the back. for the sack. That forces us to go ahead and punt as their offense comes back out with control of the football. Not that it's not entertaining, but like it's going to be very difficult to keep this one going as that's going to be caught by the running back. Jesse Bates having to make the tackle after the first down catch from Williams. We need more to come of this. Our defense is struggling somehow in this one. I didn't expect us to. 1st and 10, throw from Stafford is going to be quick to the tight end who's going to get tackled after 6. 2nd and 4 now. We got to do something. Like, I kid you not, I want to see some more stuff be coming from us as their offensive line is doing good as Puka Nacua just B-words Jesse Bates. Oh my God. Pass rush not getting there. Coverage falling apart. Everything seems to be going badly for us here. 1st and 10, look for the Realms. That one's going to be fired quickly to 84. Touchdown Realms. Curtis Samuel in for the score, and that's going to make it a 9-0 ball game. Looking to make it 10-0 Santos. He gets the snap. Kick is right down the middle. That one's good. Field goal or extra kickoff following the extra point. This one's going to be neat in the back of the end zone yet again as Matthew Calhoun comes back out with company. Now we need something to go right for us. Still early in this game, so can't say it's a throwaway, but in order to start a win streak, we need something to work. Robinson gets a 6 on the first down run. 2nd and 4 following the run from Robinson. They got like one man real close. We run yet again. Robinson takes an inside angle and breaks a man for another first down run. We come out and single back following the first down run from Robinson. We look to throw. Donald's well blocked as Romo Dunze is able to get us 8. Run some tempo here. Let's increase the tempo a little bit here. Switch up position, switch up formation as we hand it off. 2nd and 2. Run as Donald's leg tackle is going to be broken. That's going to get us 2, but now we come out 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches following the run from Robinson. Trying to keep our drive alive. We sneak it here, and that's going to be a first down. 1 yard for Calhoun. 1st and 10 following the quarterback sneak. We'll see what we're able to come out with. Call audible to flood drive. They bring pressure right side as that's intended for Rome but broken up. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass to Romo Dunze. We'll see what we're able to do. Speaking of Rome, I'm going to bring him out here, hoping to get some one-on-one blocking. So we run it to the right side. Robinson is able to pick up a yard at best. 3rd and 9 following the back-to-back incohesive plays. They bring pressure. 18. I don't know who 18 is off the top of my head, but that's going to be a first down catch. Atwell. I forgot I changed Atwell from in the 80s to 18, so Tutu Atwell is going to be wearing number 18 for us. I forgot about that as we hand it off. No keeper, as that's going to be Aaron Donald's first sack of the game. Matthew Calhoun tried his best to play some trickeration. It doesn't work as they pulled Donald out on this one. We hand it off. Robinson, who's got an angle, and that's going to bring us to 1st and 10, or 1st and goal, I should say. 4:48 left to go in the ball game. Let's go ahead and run weak side mesh. See what we got for us. Looking at Drake, looking at Moore. We'll see what we got. Pass quickly. That one's too far in front. We bring in Jace McClellan now as we try to run this one in for a score. Hand off. McClellan's got to make a man miss. Does just that. Touchdown Falcons. That's going to be how we get ourselves back into this one. Now, the extra point is good. We'll go ahead, kick this one back to them as we get ready for their potential last drive of the half. Go ahead and control Turner here as we get a pass attempt. Deep shot to Puka Nacua. Caught. Oh, he breaks a tackle. Jeff Okuda just got burnt. Oh my goodness. What a way to answer. Extra point following the long bomb touchdown to Puka Nakua right down the middle. That's good. 17-7. Oh, brother. 409 following the quick score from LA. It took us an entire quarter almost to drive down there, as that one's going to be Drake London's catch. That's going to get us near the 50. Offense trying to wake up just a smidgen. We come out, play action on 1st and 10 following the Drake London completion. Second completion. No, he drops that one. 2nd and 10 following the drop pass from Drake London. They look to be in zone coverage. We'll see if that's true. It is. That one's going to be fired short for Rome, who steps out of bounds on accident. 1st and 10 following Rome's catch. We're going to be running the ball over toward... Oh, boy. Get away from Aaron, please, as that's going to be 5 yards. Aaron Donald, I thought he was going to break something, man. 2:50 left to go in this second quarter of ball game. We look pass with 5 yards needed on second. That's going to be Rondell Moore for a first down. 100 now for Matthews as we go no huddle. 5-second runoff. They bring a safety down, which is usually a good sign. Looks to be one-on-one coverage as Pitts takes that one for 1 yard and out of bounds. 2nd and 9 following the 1 yard completion to Kyle Pitts. They don't bring pressure. That's going to be fired and knocked down, intended for Atwell. 3rd and 9. We're at the 2-minute warning. Atlanta trying to get something to go of this. Calhoun looks to throw. Deep drop. That one's fired over the middle and caught. Rondell Moore with the huge reception. We run no huddle yet again, trying to keep them off balance. We come out, screen pass. That's going to be caught. Algier is able to get it up for 6. 2nd and 4. Realms use a timeout. 1:35 left to go in this one. Matthews looks end zone and overthrows Kyle Pitts. 3rd and 4, looking end zone, needing force for a new set of downs, as that's going to be batted away, intended for Romo Dunze. 4th and 4 now. Now we better go for the field goal, as it's going to be good. 17-7 ball game. Let's go ahead, come back out with our offense, or with their offense and our defense, and see what they're able to do this time. They were able to get a one play score last time. That one, they try the same thing as Jeff bats that one up and away. Matthew Stafford's playing really well so far in this one. Come out 2nd and 10 now. See what the Realms have up their sleeve. We'll see if we can't get some pressure to form. Clean pockets. That's going to be a deep shot. Cooper Kupp is incomplete. 3rd and 10. 1:13 left to go in the second quarter of gameplay. See what Stafford and company have as he scrambles to the right. Deep shot. That's very overthrown. They're going to have to punt us the ball back with a minute left. The punt that we get is going to be 42 yards with, oh my, what a return by Aubrey. No touchdown, but we are definitely going to be scoring here. Oh, so sad that I can't watch those. They kind of bug out, and it's bad punts as Robinson gets in for the score. This is going to make it tie ball game going into halftime. See, extra point following that is up, and it's good. We're going to go ahead and continue simulating. It's only 40 seconds, so we'll get into the second half of gameplay. Welcome back to the second half of the ball game. 17-17 is our score. Atlanta has football, as that's going to be Drake London's first catch of the second half. Fumble, get it. Kyle Pitts rolls on it. Oh my God. 2nd and 14 following the fumble and recovery from Atlanta. We're going to go ahead and try to keep this one on the ground with Robinson, who gets tackled quickly. Run game has been working. Let's see what. Sorry about that. Someone come bother me, as we are on the 25-yard line. We need 10. We'll see what we're able to get as Calhoun looks to throw here. Rome's got that one for a first down. Let's run a little no huddle just to confuse them with the tempo. We're going to run no huddle into a run play just so they're like, I purely mind games. I want to play some mind games. Run. Robinson, big yardage, breaks an arm tackle, and that's going to be a first down run for Bijan Robinson. 1st and 10 following the run from Robinson. They look to be ready for pass. We run play action, and that's going to be Drake London who's got a catch as we knock on red zone. Let's go, baby. Atlanta stimp stomping as they head downfield on this drive. We're going to go ahead inside run. We got to look out. We're going to hope that Aaron Donald doesn't destroy this play. Run. Robinson in the gap, breaks contact and gets us 7. Just runs a man over there. We come out past now. They look to be bringing pressure on the left side. They don't. We protect anyways as Moore breaks contact and gets us to the 10. That's going to bring us about 9-10 yards away from goal line. We're going to come out with a 1st and goal. Let's run pass yet again. Keep them confused. Don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, it'll be immaculate. That's end zone. Intercepted. Kneeled back of the end zone. Diggs able to pick off Calhoun on that one, as now our defense has to try to stay tall and not let up a score. That's Calhoun's first interception, I do believe, of his career. That's going to be Cooper Kupp for 3 yards. We come out nickel now, thinking pass, I think. 2nd and 7. We're going to watch Raymond, hoping he can do something as they, RPO for Kupp, and that's going to be 1st down. 1st and 10. This defense has been struggling to bring pressure or force turnovers as they bring blitz here. That one's off the mark. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass. See what LA and Stafford have up their sleeves as they look throw, and that's going to be a sack for A.J. Terrell Jr. 3rd and 18 following the sack. This going to be big if we can get a stop here. They look throw deep. A.J. No, Jesse returning it. See green grass. Oh, he gets tackled, but that's our interception, baby. Jesse Bates jumps the route and picks off Matthew Stafford, making us back where we should be. Thank you so much, Jesse. We're going to run tight end play action. That works to perfection. Rondell Moore unable to come down with it. Stephens bats that one away. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete shot for the end zone. We run Robinson, who gets tackled at the line of scrimmage, if that. 3rd and 10. We need to get it to about the 11-yard line. They only bring 4, and that's going to be enough to get to us anyways. Sack for Young. We're going to be forced to settle for yet another field goal, but that will be the field goal that puts us ahead, as the kick is good, and we'll be coming back out with our defense. 1st and 10 following the field goal from the Falcons. We get a chance to look at the Realms following the interception to Bates, as that's going to be off the mark. A.J. Terrell in the vicinity. 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass from Stafford, hoping to get some pressure still, as good pocket, and that's going to be a 1st down to the running back. Legitimately, how often have they ran this football? As we come out 1st and 10, they run it here for a gain of 2, 4 times. They have ran the ball 4 times. I don't know if that's just the Realms playbook or what, as we come out 2nd and 8 now. 20-17. Falcons trying to hold on here, as that's going to be fired. Intercepted by Bates again. Jesse Bates leaping linebackers that one out the air. Oh my God. Can we get a replay of that one if you don't mind, good sir? Jesse Bates, as we do get another look. Literally, I don't think it was his guy he's covering. He's just in the middle of the field and just jumps up and steals that one. That's insane, dude. Following the 2nd interception from Jesse Bates, we come out look and run with the Atlanta Falcons. We got 3:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter as Robinson gets past the line of scrimmage for 4. I really thought he was going to go backwards, but he literally just tap dances his way around everyone as we come back out with a 2nd and 6 now. They look man coverage here on 2nd down. We got 10 seconds to snap the ball, and we do just that. That one's going to be fired for Rome, who makes some separation. Romo Dunze has been electric this game. 76 for him now. Love to see as he gets that one on Kendrick. We come out 1st and 10 following the reception. We get movement from London. Handoff. No play action, as that's going to be overthrown for more. We come out 2nd and 10 following the incomplete pass. They bring pressure as Kyle Pitts holds on to that one through contact, and that's not what you want to see if you're a Realms fan. Aaron Donald coming out with an injury. In real life, he's retired, so maybe I get some semblance of peace, as we got to look out for Atwell on that side. 3rd and 6. Fire middle as London's unable to hold on to it through contact. We're going to settle for yet another field goal, but that's all right as we come back out once again with our defense. Now, defense has been playing pretty all right, so I might watch a little bit more of them and maybe give our offense some time to just do what they do. Stafford looks to throw here on 1st down, as that's knocked away by Raymond. Freeman. He's had a pretty quiet season so far in game 1 and 2, but that's gonna be his first time I say his name. Do you like the way that he looks? There's again, all mods used are credited. That's the ultimate unlock mod, as well as Harold 24, I think. What a catch from Ziegler. I'm gonna challenge that catch. I accidentally called a timeout, but I am gonna challenge that. I do not think that he had that in bounds, and I don't want them to have free yardage, you know? I am so positive he's out of bounds. So we got 1, 2. These are terrible camera angles. I don't care if he caught the ball. I care if he caught the ball in bounds, as that's yeah, it does stand. And now I have no timeouts. Well, I have 1. I love being wrong. I swear to you, it wasn't a catch. Whatever. 1st and 10. Run. That's going to be straight to Bates. You're going backwards, buddy. Ref's trying to screw us, but we're going to show you why you can't do that anyways. 2nd and 12. Let's bring some pressure, as it seems to be working a little bit, as Stafford fires that one quickly, and that's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 12 now. We'll see what they got, as Realms look to throw. He's got a man short. Stafford fires mid-range, and that's incomplete. Defense locking up tightly now, as we get a punt, probably their first or one of their first in the game, as this one's going to be up, and this is exactly why we can't watch punts. All right, they kick very small, as today 100 yards on the ground, but no receptions. Bruised ribs for Reed. Let's go ahead and sub him out for a little bit, as he might be fine next week, but I don't want to push it this week. Aaron Donald's okay, as we go to run his side. 1st down, and we don't even get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. 17 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter of ball game. We got a 2nd and 2. Expecting pressure from that right side. Go ahead and keep an eye on it, as, oh no, Aaron Donald's going to get there for a sack. That's going to bring us to an end of the 3rd quarter. Atlanta leads 23-17. I know I said I would watch primarily the defense, but I really was expecting us to have an offensive drive here following the punt. 3rd and 17, following the sack from Aaron Donald, who's going to get us again, as that's going to be knocked away, intended for Rondell Moore. Okay, they're coming back out. I don't know if I'll include that. So following the kick, they're coming out at about the 45. They look throw, as it's 23-17, about 10:50 left to go in this one. They run the ball, as D. Alford gets babied. 4 yards for Williams on 1st down. 2nd and 6 following the 4-yard run. We'll see what LA and the Realms have up their sleeve here, as that's gonna be caught for number 8. We're able to keep Puka Nacua as well as Cooper Kupp pretty quiet in this one. Pretty quiet in the second half of this one, I should say. Let's adjust our line, as they're going to run it to the left side. Williams is able to get a 1st down. Don't know why the sudden interest in running for them here, as they haven't done it literally all game. We bring Richie Grant up for pressure. They run it. No play action, and that's going to be fired short, incomplete. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Stafford, as our defense has been able to wake up so far in the 2nd quarter of play, or 2nd half of play. We got 9:10 left to go in the ball game. Let's look at our edge rush here, who doesn't get there again. Puka Nacua gets 6. Desperately needing edge rush to work, as, sorry about the noise. We have 3rd and 4. Realms look to pass. They're near end zone, as that's going to be knocked out of the hands of the receiver. AJ Terrell Jr. yet again able to make a play. 4th and 4. They look to go for it, thinking maybe ball game. Puka Nacua is able to get there. 1st down, Realms, as they're able to keep their drive alive. 1st and 10 near the end zone. We'll see what the Realms have up their sleeve. Play action, as that's gonna be caught. Tight end in for the score. Davis, Allen, and company. 1-point ball game if this is good. Santos waiting for the snap. Kick is up and right down the middle. Got 7 minutes, a little less than 8 minutes actually left in this one, as we might have a returnable kick, and no, Aubrey just needs it at the end zone. We come out needing to score if we want to win this ball game. 1st and 10. We hand off with Robinson. Wasn't expecting them to bring pressure, and we finally get a yard. We are down 1, so no point in panicking, but also don't get too comfortable. We run it again, as that's going to be a tackle for a loss. 3rd and 12 following the TFL to Robinson. Got to look out for Donald, who is being doubled, but he is in the zone as that's going to be fired out of bounds by Calhoun. Defense going to have to try and hold up here as Raymond knocks down the first pass. Richie Grant knocks down the second. Third one goes for 4, and they punt us the ball back. So we come back out with our offense now. We're going to try our best to try and get a win here because their defense is playing real well out of nowhere in the fourth quarter as that's going to be intercepted. This looks to be over. Pick 6 Rams. Extra point following the interception for a touchdown. Oh boy. Let's try to get our offense back out onto the field. Penalty. Well, actually, I want to watch our defense as our offense does start driving. I didn't mean to say offense. I said the wrong word. As we're rumbling, bumbling, stumbling, Maxwell Calhoun fumbles the ball. At least he was able to recover it as we have to punt now. Yep, we had a promising game. We got 4:04 left to go as we come back out to our defense, who was playing pretty well. They start run, Realms do that is, and they go backwards for 1. This all began to spiral as soon as I challenged a very obvious incomplete pass, but whatever. We get a chance to look here. 2nd and 10, pass for Stafford is out in front of Puka Nakua. 3rd and 10, following the incomplete pass, we're going to go ahead and bring some pressure, hoping that it can get there before that as Jeff Okuda is able to knock that one down. They're probably going to punt now. They do just that. 4th down, they punt as our offense is going to try to come out and save some face. I simulated a little bit trying to get out of this one. 3:15 left to go. Unblocked man, Aaron Donald with his 3rd sack of the game. 2nd and 17 following the sack from Aaron Donald. We're got to do something as the pass for Moore is batted away. 3rd and 17 pass following the back-to-back incompletions. This one intended for Rome, and that's batted away as well. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions for Matthew Calhoun, in which, you know, honestly, let's just run Hail Mary. We're going to go for it on 4th down at this point. I don't want to punt because I'm supposed to be a coach, but I can't tell them to do other things. So, oh, he's got Rome. He's got Rome. He's got Rome. He dropped it. Yeah, so we were unable to get a victory. 2 interceptions, no touchdowns, and like honestly, just not much able to go for us in that game. Sorry that we did have to just kind of pull out. I was having some issues with recording as well as mic issues. I don't know when my microphone just stopped recording. Hopefully it wasn't that long ago, and hopefully this video isn't completely ruined because of my incompetence. But we are 1-1. We take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next episode. That is all the time I do have. I will see y'all in the next one. If you are new, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything I post. I post a short every day, and I post Monday and Fridays for long form videos. If you do like the content, hit the like button. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next one. Get out, everyone. Deuces.